Ladies and gentlemen, so today we have one interesting question which reads to say how many 5-digit numbers greater than 40,000 can be formed from the digits 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 if A, there is no repetition of digits allowed. So when there is no repetition, which means when you use a number, you should throw it away. So we know that for you to create a number of 5 digits greater than 40,000, you can only have the first place to be chosen between two numbers, either between 4 or 5. So which means the first place can only be occupied with two numbers, either 4 and 5. But if you use one of them, which means you only remain with how many digits? 5 digits. So the second place can only be occupied with the 5 digits. So if you use one of the 5 digits, you remain with 4. So the third will only be occupied with 4. So if you use one of the 4 digits, you remain with 3. And if you use one of the 3 digits, you remain with 2. So this is how basically you solve this question. So we have 2 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2. And you get your answer to be 240. So this is how we basically solve our A. But our B says if repetition of digits is allowed. So if repetition of digits is allowed, which means you can use the number again. So in this case, remember, the first place can only still be occupied with how many numbers? 2, which is 4 and 5, because you want a number greater than 40,000. So you can only make it occupy, that is 4 and 5. So 2, but still if you use one of these, you can still reuse it. So you can still have 6. Again, if you get one, you can still use it. You have 6. Again, if you get one from this 6, you can still use it. You have 6. Again, if you get one, you can still use it. So this is how we do it. Then we have 2 times 6 times 6 times 6 times 6, and we get the value to be 2,592. But the situation here is a little bit critical. Remember, let us assume we were to use 4 in our first position, which means 0 can be used frequently, because remember we said it can be reused again. But we do not want 40,000. We do not want 40,000. So if we do not want 40,000, then to this total we subtract -1, so that we can remove 1, because one of these numbers will contain the 40,000. So we need to remove the 40,000 from this one, and we'll have 2591. So this is basically the number of digits which can be created from this surpassing 40,000. Your host, Golden Zulu.